Welcome back to the Date Master. We're gonna talk about another interesting topic and something for you guys to look out for. You heard this new term you're about to start hearing, which is this entanglement, and how she sees you as a puppet. A lot of the times when you're dealing, with a lot of women, especially after a certain age group, 26 and over, this is more specific to you because you're dealing with that elusive, feminine. She's in her, her prime in some cases, depending on, what location you were in. She's going to be in that physical prime. She has some relationship experience. So she's trying to use and apply what she just learned from her first phase of dating, which is usually 18 to 24. So 26 and over, she feels that she has a wealth of knowledge and know-how to manipulate any man of her choice. So when a woman gets power over a man, she does not give it back. If you give a woman power over you, you will not get it back. That's just a fact. So you must be cognizant of this fact at all times. You want to get complacent. You want to get to a place where you can chill and, let your hair down. But you really can't do that because you're going to you're going to become vulnerable. And a woman will, what that entails is a lot more time being spent. You want to keep yourself more busy and focused and dedicated to your goals, no matter what they are, physical, financial, spiritual, whatever the case may be. You have to continue working to better yourself. That's what's going to keep her engaged. And if, again, you're going to be so focused on bettering yourself that her being engaged still won't be a concern because you have an abundance mindset. You have, you know what you want your life to look like. So you're creating that. So when a woman comes in, she's looking to gain control because you're going to give her the feelings that she's looking to feel. That's why a lot of the times on the first date, you have these women giving you stipulations. Where are we going? Where are you taking me? What are you cooking for me? What are you doing for her? Because she has to feel a certain way about this encounter. She has to feel as if she's the prize or she's the priority. So you're on the fence, or you're charged with this, somewhat non-negotiable responsibility to play this game a little bit, whether it's on a big scale or a small scale. So you're on the hook for dinner. You're on the hook for some type of entertainment. And all she has to do is show up because she feels that she is the prize in this scenario. But studies show that there are a lot more single women than there are single men. So on one end, you have women that are in relationships and, flourishing. And then you have a lot of women that are not in relationships. Some of this is just going to be numbers. Now, the next part of when you see a woman using you as a puppet is it's a tit for tat deal. It's very petty. A lot of petty, just petty behavior. Knick-knack, you don't answer my call. I don't answer, a lot of the phone tag, a lot of the delayed messaging when you know that they're present and that they're around their phone because you've been around them to know that, they always have their phone in their hand. So the messaging delaying, the, delayed phone calls, because you may have missed the petty tit for tat. You want to pay attention to that because she wants to control a certain behavior out of you. She wants to, get you to act in her favor. She wants you to do what she wants. So again, you're just one of the few men she is now using this newly acquired knowledge. Another thing, you have to look at the sex punishment. You could put that under the petty window, or label, but sex. If you find yourself constantly having to initiate sex, then she may not be as attracted to you as you may think. A lot of women, if they want it, they're going to go for it and take it. But some women like to be pursued. You hear that, but that's still a form of some type of manipulation because It's always some contingencies. It's something that occurred prior to this moment. You had to do something that you feel you should be rewarded for with sex. So you use it to your own disadvantage. So she's using the sex against you. It's a tit for tat. So the respect level is super low. That's something you want. That's a definite red flag. You shouldn't be going back and forth and arguing with your lady or any woman in your life. And you should not be adhering to their schedule. They should be adhering to yours. So you got sex, you got the pettiness, you have the delayed communication, shortened communication. Those are three things you want to look at to where you would know she sees you just as a puppet, because you're just a means to an end. You're her entertainment until she finds something better. She's less invest. She's not really invested in anything that you have going on. These are, red flags. If you're, again, trying to date and be purple pill and you're trying to, keep you a lady, I understand. But if she's not investing into your dreams and interests, you're just a means to an end. She's with you because you're the best she can do at that point in her life. I tell you guys all the time, women date based upon their circumstances. Financial, mental, spiritual, their self-esteem needs repairing, they're going to get a beta. If an alpha damaged their self-esteem and, broke them down, they're going to look for a beta to build them back up, because the beta is commonly or usually going to be expected to be nice, docile, easily controlled, because in his mind, he is not able to get a woman of this caliber. So that's why I did my previous video. Women prey on men too. Women prey on men in the same fashion that some men prey on women. So they only prey on men that they feel that they can control. They will come into the territory of the Sigma or the Alpha or the top tier guy. A lot of women, they know who they're dealing with. It's in the laws of seduction and it's in the laws of power. Women know who they're dealing with. They have these senses. They have these pheromones. They can sense when a guy. That's why a lot of women they get so ecstatic about their sexual resume, about what they can do, about how much dick they can take, because they are prideful in their judgment of sexual potential. So they know how to pursue and seek and find men that are, well endowed or have a certain energy about themselves that can bring them a certain type of pleasure. Women take pride in this. And that's why it hurts so bad to them, to where they lose their mind. When they invest in a man that is not up to par, or I must say up to par, but they're to the level that their expectations were, they get all distraught because they are saddened by their own judgment. They chose someone that would not live up to the potential that they thought they had. That's where a lot of this heartbreak comes into play. A lot of these women, they go through it and they, hooping and hollering, all because they chose a guy that they thought they could either manipulate or would bring them some type of pleasure or feeling, and it doesn't go that way, or they get over on them. It's a lot of factors. It's a lot of scenarios that could play out. But again, this is something you need to be aware of. A lot of women pursue men that they can control. They don't really want a guy that they feel will dominate them and not be, a man. A lot of women want to be the men. They want to be the leader. They want a man to be a helpmeet. They want a man to, work for them. So if she's not reciprocating and investing, it's just effort. If the effort is not met, the interest indicates the effort. So if the interest is high, so will the effort be. If you're getting piss poor effort from women, take you some time off, get in the lab, redo yourself, reinvent yourself. Do something that's going to take you to the next level. Elevate your lifestyle. Constantly visualize your lifestyle elevating, and it will begin to elevate as you focus and put the work in. but you must put the work in. You can't do both. You can't play, work, play. You got to pick one. I say work first because the work is going to make playing much more satisfying. It's going to be more pleasurable. It's going to be more rewarding and fulfilling because you know you did the work and you deserve to play. But this is my video for today, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's your Date Master. Peace.